Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the tarot cards for this full moon in Sagittarius, which is coming in on the 23rd here in Australia. And it is very, very exciting energy coming along with this full moon. It is catalytic energy, and I am feeling energized and already, just super excited to catch a ride on this wave. So the first card is the Eight of Wands. Here in the Eight of Wands, we see these eight beautiful electric wands streaming through the atmosphere. And the wands are united in a cohesive and highly charged formation. They clearly have accrued a lot of velocity, a lot of speed, and they are clearly driving towards a common destination. So there's a few things to unpack here. The first thing I want to look at is the space through which they propel or project. The space is unlimited, unbounded. It is atmospheric space, and we don't see any clouds, any obstruction. There is ample space for these wands to drive through. So there's this real strong sense of unboundedness or limitlessness that I perceive looking at this card. The wands all are united to achieve a common aim, and it is a very powerful energy indeed. In fact, together they have kind of entered the slipstream through their collectivization, and that drive, that velocity is powered by their sense of unity and oneness, by that alignment. So the question arises, how has this velocity been conjured? Well, it's through the communication of their ideal and an agreement, both at the individual and collective level. There is a willingness to conspire. Underpinning this collective dance is a deep sense of trust, again, individually and collectively. The trust is grounded in the equanimity that comes from a feeling of community, that we have each other's back, that we are working towards our mutual benefit. And this shared understanding is basically the navigation tool, it's the compass. With this clear, with our target in sight, we enter this slipstream and forcefully drive together towards our aim. So we can read the Eight Wands as individuals, as part of a whole, but there is a deepening that is available to us here through considering the fractal nature of wholeness, that even within our own body, there are multitudes of other organisms alive, and that we ourselves are hosted inside of a larger body too. There is a infinite depth to which we can contact the sense of community, the sense of organism and of vitality, of wholeness, of health. And so for me, this card really brings me back to that place of wholeness. So let's take a look at the card for the Sun. The Sun is in the first decan of Gemini, and the tarot card is the Eight of Swords. In the Rider-Waite tradition, the appearance of the Eight of Swords is accompanied with a sense of restriction or entrapment, of being bound. But here in the Tarot of the Sephiroth, we see something a little bit different. There are 8 swords, 2 silver swords, 2 silver scimitars, and 4 golden daggers. And the weapons are presented in a phalanx-like formation. They're in a defensive pattern. The silver scimitars are directed inward, and they are containing energy in the center of the space, while the golden daggers face outward and protect the center of the formation from any intrusion from outside. There is an incredible precision at play here. The sharpness, both in terms of the sharpness of the blades and also the formation, the structure that these swords have formed, communicate to us the presence of something very valuable at the heart of this energy. Let's also take a moment to look at the balance that the swords express. The geometry is distributed with a military grade symmetry. But even more than this is the harmony between the inward and outward facing edges. The sense of balance, the sense of totality of inward facing and outward facing consciousness, of awareness, is a bit of a key to the energies at play here. So this card is all about strategy. And the question really arises when we look at these swords, well, what are they containing? What are they protecting? What is at the heart of this formation? What is in that sacred space? And what is our strategy in service of? While the answer will be unique for all of us, I believe that the quality of our response will 100% affect the quality of our strategy. If we can become clear on the why it is that we are expressing ourselves and investing our energy here. Because let's be real, our participation is not arbitrary. Then I really feel like the how not only becomes equally clear, but there is fuel, there is motivation, and there is a drive to do that work. All right, that's my read for today. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I look forward to sharing another one with you soon.